So today we're learning about resources of each country or minerals of the world. There are some agricultural products, industrial products, then some animals, some meat products, a lot of things. But let's just go in and watch what is a mineral and where are they present most. First, let's dig it. Finally, we're at the crust. Finally, we're in a little dip in the crust. We finally get some carbon that is above the surface and some silicon too. Silicon is both present in the upper of the sun, the upper in them, and both at down. And oxygen is also there that makes silicates, and some other metals and other things that I'm not going to talk. What? Oh, this pressure is so much that I need to have a pressure suit. Okay. You can survive on here, but I can because I can. Mantle has a lot of minerals. All the other things we have talked about in the crust, plus phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. These are present in mantle too. In outer core and inner core, we have. Finally, now I can say you. In outer core and inner core, we have nickel and cobalt. In outer core, we have metal, solid form of them. In inner core, the pressure and heat is so much that it turns into liquid. Wow, melting points. Now let's go in the smallest city's home. Drifting through the continents, we get wine in here. Wow, wine. It's an industrial product. Let's go eastward. It was wow, great thing. It's oat. Wow, what is great? It's present at Poland. Let's go a little east at and we find in Russia, which has wheat. That's why Belarus is in the part of Russia. Hey, let's call them unions. Okay, going further south, we go to Ukraine. We have honey. Wait, I thought there's a crane type that can hold uranium. Okay, and speaking of uranium, we go to Kazakhstan now. Yeah, they have a lot of uranium. It's used for nuclear plants and nuclear weapons. Let's think that they are exported to Russia. What finally happens on USA? A nuke and USS expressions. Maybe they're gonna have a third world war and nuclear war. Maybe Europeans will also join in. Maybe. I don't wish for this scenario. Okay, let's go south. In Iran, what? We have nut and honey? They're not gonna have agricultural products. Because why? They're all neighbors in the Middle East and stands have no agricultural products. Wow. Okay, so we have talked about this. Let's go east. No, west. Yeah, west. We get in the Middle East, Turkey and the Caucasus, which is made up of Georgia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, petroleum. This is the most common, mostly common. Okay, again in the East. Breeze. We go to the spices at India. Not only this, they have spices. They have thorium too. Thorium, Sibyllis TH, and it's a radioactive chemical. This is also used for nuclear weapons. That I told you earlier with uranium. Reverse and reverse again. So let's just move again and don't escape in reverse it time. Okay, let's get rice. Now we have there rice and wheat. That's not a problem. There is rice and there is wheat. Look together. I know. Then we get onion. Yeah, they have a lot of onions. Garlic and onion has a lot of difference. Some don't know what's the difference, but what? Me and myself, I don't know the difference between them. Now let's go to cow milk. Yeah, cow milk. They have cow milk. They're an agricultural product. They have everything agricultural except for thorium. Oh. Now let's go to the northern neighbor, which is the powerhouse of all resources. China. We firstly got silk. We are not saying that silk is the most in China, but at least we know that they were made at China. Now let's go to gold and aluminium in China. Yeah, sometimes we call China the Golden Republic because they have also gold to them. Okay, let's go down. We have zinc. Zinc is the atomic number 30. Its symbol is Zn. Wow, easy. Next we have corn. Maize. Now corn is an agricultural product. They have some metals and some agricultural products. But now we are getting to this is mercury. Mercury poisoning can be deadly. Now mercury is the last transition metal and is liquid. The liquid metal. Could you imagine that? Wow. Wait, is Mercury related to the planet Mercury? Maybe yes. They have some metals, maybe no. Maybe no. Maybe yes or maybe no. I don't know. That became a joke or a poem. Okay, cow milk. Now we have some titanium in them. Now sometimes you get a fractured bone. That means they don't join together. So artificial joints are made from titanium. Okay. Next we have rice, clear. Wheat, clear. Cow milk, it's in milk, clear. Oh, and let's go a little south again in India. We get jute and goat milk in Bangladesh, my home country. Okay, Burma has also rice. Burma or Myanmar has also rice. Okay, that's why we added them in China. In the east, let us go a little more east and a little north. Here we go. Diamond. On Russia, yeah, it's a mineral. It's made up of mostly carbon. Platinum, that's the most expensive metal. And next we have titanium. We have talked about it. Oat, we have talked about it on this guy over here, Poland. Wheat, talked about that. Everything we have talked about that, except for wood and flax. Wood, everybody knows that. That's the branch of, that is the trunk of, you know what, trunk of trees, trunk of whatever else. Flax is a material used to take cloth materials like silk and etc. Flax is also like silk. So next we got nuts in South Korea. A lot of nuts, different types. Then we got nickel. This is an interesting topic to talk about. Nickel in the Philippines, that is atomic number 27 and transition metal. It's also, whoa, what is this? Wait, a huge magnet is pulling nickel. It doesn't work that effectively, but still they're in metal that is sticked by, you know, magnets. Next we have in the further side rubber. Wow, rubber is a lot important. With Malaysia and Thailand, with Indonesia having rubber, plus they have nickel that we talked about in the Philippines, and rice. Rice is similar. Coffee that has caffeine. Okay, we need to understand in another way. Let's just understand them in another way. Let's think this is your receptors of an hormone that is called something. I forgot about that, but that lets you sleep. Now, if before that a caffeine sets up to it that is similar in size with adrenaline like that thing sticks here, you don't sleep because they don't recept that. They just sit on there to prevent any hormone from to get there. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. That's simple. Next we go to spice. We have talk about it in India. The main food is spice there. Now let's go a little more south. Not like this south. Like this south. Okay. We got iron on Australia. We also got silver here. And gold, AU symbol. It is resistant to corruption. And next we get zinc. I haven't talked about zinc much yet, so I'm just telling about something about zinc. Zinc atomic number is 30 and its symbol is Zn. Next we go to magnesium, Mg symbol, and 12 atomic number in the second row. That's enough. Nut, different types of nuts. You got the answer in Korea. Next we get uranium. Wow, we have talked about it. Here is coal. Without coal, we won't get that much electricity. Plus, our ancestors maybe be a little bit hard because they used coal, and without coal we won't get evolution. That's evolution of different technologies. We have to think about that too. Okay, Australia. Okay, from Australia let's move a little bit west, a little more in the west. To the east we get Africa. Firstly, in the south we get spices, a mouthful of spices. Wait, that will be a lot spicy. We we move to west, a little west, in the shores of Mozambique. We get aluminum there. Al, atomic number 13. That's it. A little south, we get Au. That is gold in South Africa. We also get aluminum. Diamonds too, that are made from carbon. And copper, platinum and coal all are here. Platinum is the most expensive thing that I talked about. Brazil. No, not Brazil, not a little north. At Angola, we get diamond there. A little south, we get uranium in Namibia. Let's get in the north. In copper, we get in the Central Africa, inside mostly. Not Central African Republic. Don't think that's Central African Republic. Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia make up copper. So north. We got into the nuts, and let's see some nuts of Nigeria. East, we get the gold coast because there's a lot of gold there. Ghana produces almost about 86%, like that, of gold of the world. Let's move in east. You know all about uranium. You know all about uranium. And a little east, we get goat milk. That is made from goat and their milk. I have talked about Bangladesh, so there is jute and goat milk there too, because those are called golden fibers there. Let's move east. We get AU in Tanzania. A little more north is Sudan. What? Wow. We get steel here. North Africa is also onion and gas too, along with steel. West, we got phosphate, PO4. Christopher Columbus landed at his voyage in Colombia and Ecuador and Venezuela. No, that wasn't the original story. Just making a joke. And saw some coffee beans there that the natives were throwing on their face, and oils were all pressuring him. Wow. That was a funny voyaging story. Okay, that isn't the real case. I was just trying to explain you what Venezuela, Colombia and Ecuador have. As we're in South America, let's explore more of them. Sugar in Guyana, that's why UK colonized them. And aluminum that Dutch used to colonize in Suriname. In the south, we get even south, and we get copper and silver on Peru. There and speaking of silver, they're actually AG, just like AU of gold. Their symbol is AG, not SI, because of silicon. That's another thing. But I think SV will be just as better as AG. Yeah. Any wrongs here? Let's move a little more south, and copper in Chile, coastal lines, and then we get gas on Bolivia. Gas is here again. Pressure. And soybean here in Paraguay and Argentina. Corn and soybean and coffee and chicken and beef in Brazil. Move north. In Central America, we get gold in Central America, except for Mexico. That we are going next. we get Ag and Hg there. Ag and Hg, that is silver and mercury, that is poisonous. Another toxicate. Let's move further. Natural gas, corn, soybean, meat, petroleum, thorium. Meats that are cow milk. Cow milk is a dairy product, and meats that are beef and chicken are found in the United States of America. Yeah, USA has the first economy, so they can bought a lot of things. And they consume a lot of things. Then we get up in Canada, where we get uranium, oat and wood. Wait, why don't they make nuclear power plants to beat Russia? Okay, that's not allowed. Okay, so this was the end of this video. I wasn't able to make more videos because I was researching about this. Bye guys, and see you next time.